What's up, everybody? It's the Chill Scrub. I want to start off by giving an apology. I know I haven't posted in about a month. I know that's entirely too long, especially for the people who pay for this channel. I've been doing a lot of self-reflecting, and it brings up the topic of what I want to talk about today. Quite frankly, I think I ruined my channel. I really feel as though a lot of people have the wrong perception of me and what this channel is about. And at first it would be easy for me to typecast my audience and saying that, well, it's their fault for only watching certain aspects of me. And I had to dig a little bit deeper and say, well, it's kind of my fault. This is what I presented to them and this is what they expect out of me. So at first, when I started making this channel, 2017, it was primarily a Tekken channel. 2016, 2017, because I started off with Tag 2. It was primarily a Tekken channel. I streamed a little bit, didn't take it too seriously, and then 2017 Tekken 7 came out. I decided to take it more seriously and put a little bit more effort into my content, buying an Elgato, buying proper streaming software, later upgrading to PCs, so forth and so forth. And it was primarily about Tekken guides, ranked gameplay, and that's where I originally first started getting my name. Then it further progressed into somewhat of a drama channel with me, arguing with the likes of Akumu, arguing with the likes of Red, arguing with just people in general, and then people came for that. And I hate to tell people this, but that's just not where my headspace is. That's not who I was or who I ever was to begin with, but that's what people saw and that's what they came for. Again, it would be easy for me to blame my audience and say, well, it's you guys' fault for being attracted to this content in the first place. And that's not entirely wrong, but I do hold a lot of blame because I'm the one who put that out there. And the goal of this channel right now is to not only just, promote fitness and, I still want to play the games on a competitive level and, stream and play ranked match and have a good time and all that, but it's also a self-reflective journey and to look back and say where I've come from and what I'm doing now, and hopefully somebody else gets something out of this, some advice that I wish I would have got when I was younger. That's where my headspace is now with this channel. And I realize that for the most part, my audience just doesn't want to grow. They don't receive that message very well. And do not take this as a shot. You don't have to watch the content. You don't have to like the content. If you want to watch it, that's fine. If you don't, I understand. It's not your cup of tea. At first, I used to get very upset. I used to be like, well, they will sit here and watch Tekken for hours, or they'll watch Street Fighter 6 for hours, but they won't watch something that's actively giving them advice on what to do. And then I looked at my metrics of people who watch my channel. A lot of the people who watch my channel are like 18 to 24, 24 to 35, so forth and so forth. And I have to put myself in you guys' shoes when I want to watch a certain thing from a particular content creator. I watch them for that thing. I don't really care if they venture out too far unless I have built, I won't say a parasocial relationship with them, but I like their content enough and I want to know more about them to want to stick around. So that is not you guys' fault. That is on me, And for the longest, the reason why I've been so stagnant with content, or I will be on and then I'll be off, is because I will get discouraged. I will be like, well, what's the point of me making this content about me on this journey about fitness and giving life advice and talking about things that are important to me if nobody's going to watch it, and it's going to take an insurmountable effort for me to actually, get people to watch. When I look at my analytics and I look at the people that I would say is direct competition to me, it's nothing but Tekken. So all I would see is that my audience only wants to watch Tekken 7. And this is not going towards like the hardcore fans that's been watching since 2016, 2017, even like 2020, so forth and so forth, where no matter what I put out, they will watch. And shout out to you guys. I appreciate you so much. I really do. And I appreciate all the donations and all the love and support, all the comments, all the shares, the subscribes, all that. I really do. But I realize that I have literally put myself in a hole where people only think this channel is one or two things. They only think it's a drama channel where I argue with random FGC nerds that don't really do anything for me, or they think that this is a FGC channel where there's nothing but guides and new tech and things of that nature. Don't get me wrong, I like that kind of stuff, but I don't want to do that all the time. And I want to promote, just like LTG had this vision a while back where he said, you don't have to embody every stereotype of a nerd. You can be a nerd who likes to work out. You can be a musician. You can do all these kind of things. I'll be the first one to tell you a little bit more about me as of right now. I just don't play Tekken 7. I don't just work out. I do a lot of things. I like photography. I've made a business out of it, made a few dollars out of it. I love being a musician. I play piano, play guitar, give guitar lessons. I've performed. I've done a lot of things. I just don't want to be tied down to one thing. Even when it comes down to content, I would love to do the things I would like to do that I've been putting on the back burner for years. Like this time of year in December, I've always wanted to do Mario Party streams, Mario 64 streams. I always love those games around this time of year, but I'm always playing fighting games, or I'm putting off what I like to do for the simple fact that I have a fear that my audience will not like it, or they will, turn a blind eye to it. And that shouldn't be the case. I should be putting out content I like, and the people who will watch it, they're going to watch it, and the people who don't, they just don't. Again, I'm not blaming my audience, I'm blaming myself, because it shouldn't be about the money. I already work a job, I already make enough money to pay my bills. This is just should be something to be on the side. And if it happens to be a full-time career at some point, that's great, but it shouldn't be the main focus. And I will be the first one to tell myself that I fell in love with the views. I fell in love with the channel's constant growth, but I pigeonholed myself, as I said earlier, and I want to escape that. I know most of these videos are supposed to be some kind of life lesson, and in this one there is, like, don't typecast yourself to just one thing. There's more to you than one thing, and if you want to do YouTube as a full-time career, do that, but have a solid plan. I did not have a solid plan starting off. I just went with what I liked at the moment, and as you get older, it's going to change a lot. And you're not going to find the same things that you liked at the age of 20 at the age of 29. It's just the truth. We all grow and mature as people. We may still like them, but it's not something we want to do as a full-time career. I owe you guys a great apology, because I really have been doing you guys a disservice as far as not only just content, but quality also. I could really put much more effort into it, but all I've been doing is beating myself down and discouraging myself from making more content. When it comes down to the whole drama thing, I hate to say it, but I will be the first one to say it. Me making videos about Red and Akumu back in like 2017 to like 2019, that was the worst thing I could have possibly done. It literally serves me no purpose. And it would be easy for me to say, the only people that care about that, though, they're no life losers and so forth and so forth. But I still have to point the finger to myself and say, well, by you making these videos, you invited these people to your channel. By constantly making videos on Red, you invited these no life loser people that you want to say to your channel. That's your fault. Essentially, guys, I know I'm ranting and this is a bit of a tangent, but I have to get this off my chest. Like, it's been eating at me for the longest, and I just want to make the content I want to make. If it rather be gym videos, rather be Mario Party, whatever I want to do, I want to do that. And I know I don't have to ask for permission, but for the people who do watch this channel for fighting games and things of that nature, I at least want to explain why it's going to be such a dramatic change with this channel and why I'm doing these things. It's not even about the money anymore, it's simply about the enjoyment of it. When I first started doing YouTube and I first started doing Tekken, the reason why the content was so much better is because I truly enjoyed it. I really like making those long, intensive guides that it literally breaks down the character move by move, frame by frame, anti-meta. I love doing all those kind of things at that particular time. I'm just no longer invested into that anymore. As y'all have been seeing lately, I've been way more invested into fitness. I've been way more invested into life advice. And I'm not just talking about standard life advice like I know it all. No, I want to give you a life advice from pure experience, like telling you my faults, my L's, mistakes I've made down the way, so you don't have to make the exact same mistakes that I made. Prime example is the fitness. Don't wait till you're 28 or like I started and like really start taking care of your body. If you are hearing me right now and you're like 21, 22, 23, yes, I get it. Yes, your metabolism is high, but it's going to slow down eventually. Not for everyone, but for most people, it's going to start to slow down. It starts to slow down around 24, 25. So you really want to start looking at your health. And just because you're skinny or you look like you're in shape does not mean you're in shape. Please take care of your body. It'll take care of you in the long run. Right now at 29, I can honestly tell you I feel better at 29 than I ever have at 21, 22, 23. And that's the God honest truth. No lies, no bullshit. Of course I'm aging, but as far as my physical physique and how I physically feel and mentally feel, I haven't been better in years. Take care of your body. It will take care of you guys. But that's all for the rant. The main thing about this video is I just want to give a massive apology for the people who's been watching my video, and I just want to tell people where I'm coming from and what I plan on doing with my channel in the future. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. I'm not going to ask you to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to do that, you would do that. If you made it to this video, I just want to say thank you, and I hope you continue to be a supporter, and I will catch you next time. Peace.